An elderly Essex County couple's friends and family reaching out to us here at CBS 6, hoping that we can help get some answers. The street that they live on keeps washing out, including twice in the last few weeks, and it's left them stranded.
It's a real nightmare. They've been told a better, stronger fix is coming thanks to federal funding, but it's been years of waiting with no action. CBS 6's Jackie Slater has been looking into the holdup, and she joins us now live in the studio with what she has found out. How about it, Jackie?
Greg, Liz, just last week, U.S. Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg was up here in nearby Vermont touring some of that flood damage there. And he was talking about the need for smarter rebuilding given climate change. You can see some of that flooding right there. Now, he talked about what was once dubbed 100-year floods are happening much more often than that. And as you're about to hear, Ruth and Alan we met have been victims of Mother Nature's changing ways. It seems they're also victims of a process that takes too long. Rogers Brook, once a favorite spot on their family property. You mentioned you raised all your kids here. Did they play in the brook? Or?
Oh yeah, there used to be like a 6-foot, 7-foot hole right there, a good big hole that they used to swim in and play in.
Now Ruth and Alan we met say it's more of a curse. Heavy rains and flooding washed away the bridge leading to their house on Emerson Road in Schroon Lake several times in the last few years, leaving them stranded. The repairs you see here just put in place last week after the road washed out in heavy rains July 15th. What do you think of the repair that's here now?
The repair that's here now is nothing more than what they've done year after year when it floods out.
A retired firefighter and former fire chief for the town, Alan says the situation seems to only be getting worse. Is it tough to be on the other side of a rescue?
Yes, it is. It makes you feel helpless. You can't really, like that. We get stranded back in here. We can't help nobody, and nobody can come to help us.
On this map, you can see Rogers Brook completely separates the Ouimettes from the main road. The only way for friends and family to reach the couple when the road washes out is to drive north on the Northway to the next exit, turn around, then park alongside the highway and trek in through a field and the woods behind the house. The home has been in Alan's family since 1954, so this is all covered with water.
Oh yeah.
But in 2019, for the first time ever, water rose so high it filled the basement, causing the front wall to collapse. These pictures here show family and friends rebuilding it. Still, it cost the Ouimettes about $20,000 in repairs. This month's storm once again sent water pouring in.
So the water actually ran right down these cellar stairs to help flood the basement and even more. So
we shot this interview 5 days after the storm. You can still see the water line right there, the floor still wet. Fortunately, the wall held. The Ouimet spirits, not so much.
It's just getting disheartening that nothing gets done or helps or whatever.
when you got a house and you're 82 years old, there's just no moving. You just kind of have to deal with what you got. So.
The Ouimets were told a new, stronger bridge would be put in, thanks to FEMA funding granted to the county after the 2019 storm. Still, 4 years later, just patches. Do you know why it takes a little bit of time there?
A lot of it was because FEMA is a lot of paperwork and a lot of, I would say, because of the engineering and the process.
Schroon Lake Highway Superintendent Dana Shaughnessy says the project went out to bid. A company out of Glens Falls is slated to begin work on a new concrete culvert bridge, quote, soon. Do you think that's going to be able to withstand Mother Nature?
You never say that. The last 10 years, Mother Nature has gone crazy. So I hope that it does.
But the Ouimets say they'll believe it when they see it. And while some might ask why they stay put, it's 62 years of marriage and a lifetime of irreplaceable memories that keep them here.
We raised 8 kids here, and some of them are gone, and it's places that they walked and things that they've done, and there's no moving. We're stuck here till the good Lord takes us.
And this video that you see here, this is from last Wednesday when we were out in Schroon Lake. We actually ran into state and federal officials while they were doing a FEMA preliminary damage assessment. Now, we toured with them a bit. The Ouimets say since we were out there, they've been told the road has been bumped up to emergency status. But as of today, they're still waiting for construction to begin. Of course, we're going to continue to follow the progress.